let's step on the gas and do it. What could have brought this large beast down? Here is a devil man there, I guess. That it might be the winged demon that J-Chuck keeps looking for. Okay, we're gonna be lowering Kimberly down the mine. Old cabin from back in the day. Look at this.
I believe that right there is Groom Lake, Area 51.
And we're right on the edge of that, look at that. Oh man. Morning. I'm Steve from Las Vegas, these are my adventures. We're here at the Desert National Wildlife, no, this isn't Desert National Wildlife Reserve, this is Mount Irish Wilderness. We're going deep this time. I've got my polypro on, it is cold, 27 degrees Fahrenheit on the truck. I'm gonna put my gear on in just a minute. And deep in those mountains is the Mount Irish Wilderness. Up there, there's a couple old cabins, there's some old mines that are really cool. It's a long drive, we're gonna go by Little Alien, and time permitting, there's some other old mines and structures way out there. It's gonna be a fun day. This is gonna be a really exciting video. Got a other YouTuber with me today, Woodchuck, he's also on this adventure. If you're ready, it's cold out here, let's get in the truck and saddle up and go.
Right over here.
So before we head out, there's some other things out here. Out there's a roll of like barbed wire, like they're making a fence, and we just saw something out here, some skeleton of something. So let's go check what this thing is. It's going to be a day of exciting findings. Here's the first finding. What do you think it is? Too big to be a deer. Wow. This poor beast has perished long ago, but what could have done it? What could have brought this large beast down? Look at that. Horns. There's the feet. Bones. Did it die of natural causes? Old age? Or did a predator bring it down? Hard to say. That's it. Let's go and head back to the truck and saddle up, and we're going to get our journey started in those mountains. The Great Plains of the Mount Irish Wilderness area. We're getting ready to go. I have aired down to 18 PSI. It's a little lower than I usually go. I've got some extra passengers here. We do have Woodchuck with us today, and we're going to be heading out to the Mount Irish Wilderness area where there is definitely some old mines that go deep. We're going to be going in there, and there's a couple old cabins up there. You're going to see some amazing stuff today. So without further ado, we're fully aired down. Let's go. That's the road out there. I didn't bring my full-size spare, which really kind of irks me because this is exactly what I brought it for. But I've got the regular factory spare, and I've got a plug kit if needed. And we do have the satellite communicators also, so we should be fairly well covered, barring any unforeseen disasters. It's a little bit of a bumpy road, but it should be pretty smooth. That pass up there is called Logan Pass, 7,500 feet, I think it is. I don't see any snow up there, so that's good. I have been through there when it's snowing. It's really sketchy. If you remember the Area 51 mine video, we went out this way, but off out this way to the right. We're going to be going straight instead of off to the right. So these whole mountains are full of mines. But yeah, if you're ready, let's step on the gas and do it. All right, so we're at the Petroglyphs, can't speak, Petroglyph site. It feels a little bit warmer than it was back there where we had aired down. But I want to stop here because we're driving by, and it's really easy to see the petroglyphs. And these are kind of like prehistoric carvings that the ancient folks put in there. So we're going to go take a look, and you can see one up here, but I'm going to get up close so you can see it. Kind of cool looking. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them over here. I guess thousands of years ago this would be considered graffiti. Nowadays they use a spray can. But here they are, petroglyphs. Created hundreds or thousands of years ago. I don't know the actual age. But yeah, here it is. See, like sheep. Here is a devil man there, I guess. That it might be the winged demon that J-Chuck keeps looking for. But a two-legged figure with horns. Go figure. Wendigo, skinwalker, I don't know. Here is a maybe a jackalope, I don't know, hard to say. And everything else here. Yeah, but this is it, petroglyph site. And that's it. More over here. Yeah, look at this. Even more. Cool. Woodchuck is checking them out. Nothing like this in Texas. The truck over there. But that's it. And let's continue on up into the mountains. Alright, so we just came up here, and if you see what I see, that tailings pile on the hill, there's more tailings piles right up there. It's clearly there's some mines or something up there, so what I'm going to do is, I've got the drone over here. We're going to launch the drone and fly the drone and take a look at those tailings piles up there. And yes, this is a drone permissible area.
Let's fly. Alright, the drone really is a great tool, and when I'm flying it, I can only see what's in the phone screen during the day when the sun's out, so it's really, really hard to see. Looking ahead, I could see maybe some small caves. Definitely see those tailings piles. I saw those from the road. And I know from experience with those tailings piles, there's usually an opening. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm basically flying over these tailings piles looking for the opening. And here I'm going to maneuver the drone up a little bit more and look straight down, and you can see there is indeed openings there. It looks like some cracks in the side of the mountain. They were clearly looking for a vein, because you could see all kind of in a line there. These openings are small and really sketchy. I don't think I would go in there. That's a caveman waiting to happen. Looks like there may be some braces in there. Believe it or not, people used to climb in there for digging, and they're really, really fragile and dangerous, so that's why I wouldn't climb in something like that. If it's a mine carved into solid rock, then yeah, but something like this is really, really sketchy. Flying over here, I could see some debris down there, maybe some wood, it looks like. There's another opening. It looks like they followed the vein right here, and the tailings pile is just right there, so you could see inside. A lot of times you can judge how deep the mine is by how big the tailings pile is. So it's not a huge tailings pile, but it's big enough where you can see the mine went in there a little bit. Coming over here, there's another, I think there's one more tailing pile over there. Yeah, right there. And I'm going to fly over this at an angle, just kind of circle around it. And I can already see there's an opening, but I want to see in that opening. That's a decent tailings pile, but it's not that big. So these small mines are probably nothing more than prospect pits, which is where somebody started digging, looking, and they didn't find anything. So I'm not too curious as to how deep they go, because based on the tailings pile, they probably don't go very deep. Still would have been nice to walk up there, but you could see when I come back down the hill what kind of a walk I would have to do. That's the truck down there, so that's about it. Flying back to the truck, I'm going to go ahead and land right in the middle of the road, and then we'll get back in the truck, saddle up, and continue on our journey.
It's a real narrow path up this road. Oh, there's a mine right there.
Yep.
Let's go check it out. We're here. How about that? Just stumbled across it. Let's take a look and see this bad boy. There's mines everywhere in these hills. Everywhere. And this one is, it's a prospect pit. Not really a mine. Yeah, well, we came, we checked it out, and that's it. It's warming up a little bit. I think it's up to 42 right now. It was like 27 this morning we started out. I've got the military issue Matterhorn boots on, which are Gore-Tex. I wasn't sure how cold it was going to get up here if there'd be snow in this pass. Beautiful day here in the Mount Irish Wilderness. We are trucking along in this very narrow mountain pass. You can see we do not want to go down there. So we're focusing on straight ahead. And Woodchuck here is holding on. They don't really have mountains like this in Texas, at least not in the Austin area. Now, I don't see any snow. Usually this is covered in snow, so I'm glad that we don't have to deal with snow today, because you can see how narrow the road is. We've got a boulder up here we gotta avoid. But these mountains, there's a lot more in these mountains than there is around Las Vegas area. That's why we came so far out today. This is about 200 foot elevation, I think. at that. Great view, huh? This is the summit right here. So from here it's all downhill. So I'm gonna focus on driving because it does get a little more narrow. Yeah, you can see how narrow it is. I'm glad there's no snow this time, but I've come through here before when there is snow, and this road is just really, really sketchy. So hopefully it won't run anybody else, because as you can see, there is literally no place to turn around, none. And I have actually encountered people here, and it's one person gonna have to do some serious backing up to the next point. So we're just carefully getting through here, and towards the bottom we're almost to this old cabin. We've got the narrow pass, pretty much just barreling down the hill, down the mountain, so it's all downhill from here. The road has been relatively smooth, nothing really rough. There was some tight spots back there, but nothing, of course, the truck couldn't handle. But it's fairly easy here. There's a side chute we do have to find that's going to go up towards an old cabin of mine. That's really, really narrow and sketchy. So that should be up here a little bit. I think I have it marked on the map, and it might just be right up here. So let me put the camera away and take a watch for this area. We've taken that side road to the mine. You can see how narrow it is. See if we can hear right in the middle, because I cannot see in front of me. I don't want to brush that bush. I think I remember this valley. I think we are going the right way. And this road, yeah, this is, I remember that tire. We are in the right place. There's the cabin. That's the mine. That is the mine. All right, we're here, folks. All right, everybody, you can see like an old tire here. Mines, they left a lot of trash around, so let's come on up here. We've got an old cabin or structure. Lots of trash down there. It's a kind of a fire pit. Old ancient selfie stick. Somebody's been drinking Dr. Pepper. I don't want to step on the metal too much. I never know there's a snake under it. I doubt there's snakes. They're probably in the ground this time of year. It's really cold up here, probably 40s. Come through over here. This is not the cabin that we're looking for. That's down the road a little bit, which we would check after this. But I just want to show you inside here. Piece of concrete, maybe put a bathtub on here. There's a little bit of plumbing in here. Take a look at these support structures. This is built from trees. I mean, obviously all wood is, but just they use regular trees for support. Maybe a water heater here, some kind of a water tank, and the roof falling down here. A couple of trash, pine cones, an old gas tank or something, bricks, shotgun shell, busted bottles. Interesting. Here's an old can, and yeah, that's it. Maybe some metal from electrical conduits, and that's an old cabin. The roof is still somewhat intact, so I guess it provides some semblance of shelter, but I can assure you it's just as cold in here as it is outside. So yeah, that's the old cabin. Let's go check the mine. All right, so the mine, and yeah, let's go check out the cabin, see what all right, the cabin. Let's go check out the mine. Woodchuck, are you ready to go check out the mine? He's got his headlamp on, and even Kimberly's here. Let's check it out. Okay, it's not the night sun. This is actually the Railvac Beast. It's 1,000 lumens, and I do have the night sun in my pocket, but I'm gonna save that because we have another mine after this. Hey guys, this says keep out danger, so we better get out of here. Not. We're here, let's go. Look at this. All right, looks like maybe some railroad track in here. Some other conduits. Full disclosure, I have been in this mine before, so I do know what to expect. There's some bugs, mosquitoes, looks like. Watch out for mosquitoes. Oh, no. Huge mosquitoes there. Droppings. Here's some boreholes maybe. Man, there's a ton of mosquitoes in here. What are they eating? Okay. And up here, there is the, man, that goes way down there. All right, careful. Come on up, you can come up. Okay, we're gonna be lowering Kimberly down the mine.
No, you are not.
Do not get close to it, just come up over here around this side. You can see down there. It goes way down there. Come over here, this way.
Good.
Yeah. Just stand over here, you're fine.
Oh, that's right.
Woodchuck's coming up here to inspect this this cavern. Checking down there, it goes way down there. You guys want to go down and see what's in there? Anybody? You don't want to lose your balance, because if you do, you just, yeah, it's tethered. But I'm not. So there it is. I might be able to fly the drone down there, but see that piece of wood in the way? It would definitely get in the way of that. There's a ladder down there. I do have the GoPro, not the GoPro, but the camera rig to lower it down there. It looks like that goes to an angle, but that's real sketchy. This is when you would have to rappel down if you were to go down. And I can lower the GoPro, but it's going to be kind of sketchy, and we've got other stuff to do. In this mine, this is as far as it goes. Well, it does go further. Look at that. But there's a drop off there too, and that's real sketchy getting in there. But this is blocked off, so it may very well go in past this wooden door. But I'm not going to go past that door. Might be zombies back there or something, so we're not out here to mess with zombies.
Or bats.
Okay. Woodchuck, have you seen enough?
I've seen enough.
Let's get out of this musty mosquito-filled place.
Really horrible smell.
Yeah, it is.
All the droppings.
I know. And that's it. You guys want to crawl into there and see what's in there? I don't either. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. And that's it. Now, there is another mine up on the hill. We'll check that out in Prospect Pit maybe and see what else is out here. But the actual cabin is down the hill a little bit, which we're going to check next. But yeah, old cabin of mine. And all this trash and everything. I'll also just walk over here. I know we could drive completely around, so I'm going to take a look over here. See what else is out here. I know you guys like exploring as much as I do. That road may go up to something, I don't know. It's like a prospect pit or something over here, another mine maybe. Let's go check it out. Looks like all ore, and it's wet too. Oh, there's a shaft over here, check it out. Look at that. All right, it goes in. Another opening over here, looks like. It even collapsed, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. And up there too. I'm not gonna bother going in there. It's sketchy getting down there. And this is the kind of mine I would expect to be unstable. But the mine we're going to after this, after the cabin, is so massive, I'm not going to waste my time in a small one like this. Believe me. Okay, that's a narrow road we got to go down. There's no doubt the tailings pile from the big mine we were just in. Crew's coming down the hill to check. I head back to the truck and we'll get going back to the we're going to go to the next point. All right, how's that? You have a nice flight, huh? It's about 40 degrees, great weather for flying, no wind, but yeah, this day's not done yet. We're just getting started. All right, let's maneuver tight through this tight area past this old cabin. I wouldn't even count this cabin as shelter because it's just as cold in there as it is out here. That might be a road going up there, kind of hard to tell. Coming down this narrow road, there's this, it actually is a mine there. It looks like they may have tried to build and make another mine there, and they may have got some ore out of it, but Woodchuck here is concerned about uranium. He doesn't want to go nuclear, so he thinks this may be some uranium mine, but I think it's a copper mine. I think that's just copper corroded and that green stuff on there. But it could be uranium, I don't know. We don't have a Geiger counter, so it's hard to say. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's a piece of wood or something, maybe a support from the mine.
It looks like an old head frame.
Yeah, head frame or something. Woodchuck is watching my
You're good on the right.
right side over there.
You got about 2.5 feet.
And I'm gonna just navigate in this really narrow path down here. It was kind of a cool mine, wasn't it? I don't remember there being that many mosquitoes in there. I mean, mosquitoes gotta eat. What do they live on if there's no animals? You know, maybe small animals or something, raccoons.
Looks like we got another road to the right, or we got one to the straight ahead.
Shit, I don't even know. I don't think there's anything up there. I don't remember seeing anything on the map.
There is a
Map.
tailing pile right at the end there. So it probably just goes to that mine and stops. Probably not worth driving up to.
There is a tailing pile up there, but I'm gonna keep going in just the interest of time. We're not gonna check every single mine and cave we come across because there are so many up in these mountains. I mean, there's a lot of mines, and we're close to Area 51, believe it or not. These are the mountains above Area 51. Remember my Area 51 mine video? We're actually closer to Area 51 now than we were in that video. So Area 51 is in front of us, maybe 45 miles that way, 40 miles that way. Anyway, we're coming down. Next stop is the old cabin. After that's going to be kind of a long trek to the big mine, and that one is going to be one to see because that one goes way in there. All right, here is not the main road yet. This might be the main road. Yeah, this is the main road.
Yeah, main road.
All right, now I'm going to keep rolling film because that cabin should just be up here. Oh, should we have to do like a 3-point or something on this?
Yeah.
Here, can you hold the GoPro?
Yep.
Woodchuck is holding the camera. I'm trying to navigate through this. Come down there.
As you can see in the mirror.
All right. Now, like I said, I'm gonna roll film because I think that cabin is just up here. Well, yeah, it's up here, not too far. Just right off the road.
Yeah, on the left up here, there is a marker on mine.
Did you see it on the map or something?
No, there's just a bunch of debris down in there, so it may or may not be the cabin.
Oh, okay. Well, it is the cabin because
Yeah,
the
there's a
cabin's
cabin
right there.
here, and then back further up the hill, maybe.
The last time I was here, I'm gonna pull out the road just in case somebody comes by. That kind of chair was not there, that bench or something. We're gonna stop and check out the cabin. Wanna go check it out? Let's do it. All right, so let's go check it out. Old cabin from back in the day. 1800s, I believe. There is a wood stove in here. Paper plates, people leave their trash. I know LEB in Australia, tossers. I hate littering too, and please don't ask me to pick up trash. I'm not here to police other people's garbage. Looks like maybe a muffler, perhaps? I don't know. Take a look at the roof. Now this will provide some degree of shelter. I have been here in the snow, and you know, you could probably get the stove going. It's broken there. Somebody may have broken it. Hard to say. It's old, decrepit. But this is the cabin, just basically a shell. Even Woodchuck's amazed at the cabin. Nothing like this in Texas. Texas is mostly private land, so you don't really get to go out and explore. You can see Maine Sardines, J. Folger Company, San Francisco. These are some old cardboard. There's California shelled walnuts. A lot of history here. Here's another label. See that? Yeah, look at that. Cool, huh? Just doing a quick walk around the outside here. Like a fire pit, maybe some old debris. Part of an old bed here. There is like an old remnants of a mattress. Here's an old can. They use a church key to open this. Those of you older folks know what a church key is. Most of these old tin cans, another tin can, some old cable right here. This might actually be pretty good piece of cable for pulling trucks out if it was a little bit longer. More debris, stovepipe from that stove, maybe a rodent dug under here. Animals do anything to get shelter. People put dirt on the top for more added insulation, looks like. But this cabin was built from old timbers back in the day. And I believe I saw the history on this online. It's built in the 1800s, so it's kind of amazing that it's held up all these years. Woodchuck is out there checking the woods. He thought he saw something on Google Earth, some debris or something out there, so he's checking to see what it is. But we're not seeing anything so far. But it just goes to show you, you find a place like this cabin, you never know what else you're gonna find out here. So you just gotta keep your eyes open and see what else might be here. Anything? Wood, somebody's target shooting out here. Might be their old shooting range. Small caliber weapon, look like maybe 22. What do you think? Yeah, rock outcropping or something. I don't know, there's nothing out here. It's hard to say. Sometimes you see things on satellite and you think it's something, and it turns out to be natural. Hard to say. I've been out here before. I want to say I've checked out it back there before, but I didn't see anything really. So walking around here, there's no pull tab can. The sides are rusted, so it can't be aluminum. But the top's still silver, so maybe it's, I don't know, aluminum tin. Who knows? These are tin cans, and like I said, judging by these holes, I'd say 22 maybe. Somebody staying at the cabin did some target shooting out here of old tin cans. But yeah, that's it. The cabin, a little drafty, but you could probably stay there. I won't be worried about the animals or mice that might live in there too, but I guess you probably could stay in there, and in a pinch it'll provide shelter during a storm. If there's ever like a winter storm out here with snow, but I probably want something a little more insulated than this old cabin. Albertsons coffee. I don't think Albertsons are around in the 1800s. It's got to be somewhat new.
An old scat here too. Looks like a cat or a bear.
Shouldn't be a bear. Well, not supposed to be bear.
It's pretty old. Whatever it is.
Yeah. That's about it. Let's head in the truck and keep moving. Head to the next point, which I believe is the big mine. It's gonna take a little bit to get out there, but we're making great time. On the clock, it's 11 a.m. But it's still cold out here, so yeah, we're gonna head to the big mine and probably have lunch out there. I really wouldn't feel poop, but take a look at these pellets here, how big they are in comparison to the shoe. What size do you think this is? If you want to analyze it, I can grab a couple and mail it to you. Nah, that's gross. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty big size pellets. I'm guessing maybe antelope. Too big for deer. Too big for bighorn sheep. Hard to say. It's definitely not bear or something like that. At any rate, let's saddle up and get out of here. Alright, so the cabin's pretty cool, huh? Been there 2 times before. The off-road, one of the off-road groups I'm in had like a group ride out there, so that's how I knew where it was. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been out there in the snow, and like I said, it wouldn't give you much shelter. It's just wide open and drafty, so but it might protect you from, you know, falling rain or snow or something. So we're just trucking down the road right now. We're doing like 25. Tire pressures are holding at 18, 19 degrees. Tire pressures are holding 18, 19 psi, and that's fine. So yeah, we're just trucking down this road. Once we get to the bottom of the valley, we're gonna go along straightaway, and there'll be some open range cattle we'll probably pass, and then we're gonna take a hard right, follow like a power line road, and that will go to the old mine. So it's a good 30-40 minutes to get there. So we'll probably eat lunch at the mine, not inside but outside, and then we'll check out inside there. But this is a massive complex. You're gonna see it's pretty cool. Along this road, heading towards where we gotta turn off, and we see a structure out here, so we're gonna go check it out. I don't think anybody lives out here. It looks dilapidated. You never know, but we're gonna go check it out. Until I see a private property sign, I'm gonna go keep looking. And this may not be private property, but I do see some cattle there. It's a water tank, and I see some cattle. There's some bulls outside there, and bulls sometimes get mean, so I need to turn around. It's an animal tank or something.
Yeah. Looks like you can go left there.
Yeah. I don't want to get rammed by a bull.
Oh, you won't if you go up this way, I think.
I'm going to. They can get mean.
There's birds, all sorts of birds too.
I might be able to go completely around this.
No,
No, I can't, damn it. All right. There's some cattle up there. You want to hold this GoPro? I'm gonna back out of here. These cattle don't like it. Like this. Kimberly, you want to go up to the cattle and try to see if they're friendly?
Cattle?
Cattle. Plural, cattle. Alright, the cows weren't really too impressed. They didn't like us out there, so we're getting out of here. That's their domain. Out here in the middle of nowhere, they're not used to seeing people. And the only people they probably do see is the people that own the cattle and come out to feed them or something, which they might have thought that's what we were at first, realized we didn't have food and started getting out of there. So let's keep on going. We'll get back to the main road here. And step on the gas and go. Making progress to the power line road, heading the mine, which is up in those hills straight ahead. So we'll keep on going. Kind of like some loops, like a roller coaster here, and I don't want to go too fast and lose control, hit one of these power poles. Like that. So I'm just going to focus on driving for a while here. Alright, so we're coming up this hill, and I believe right at the top and around the corner is hands down the biggest mining complex I've seen in my life. The biggest one in southern Nevada that I know of. There may be bigger ones, but this is a huge commercial grade mine. It's entirely abandoned. There's buildings, there's shafts that go in. There's shafts big enough to drive my truck in. And this is something I really want to show you guys. This is pretty spectacular. And we are very close. It should be top of this hill maybe. I see power lines out there, so it's got to be out there. And I don't think there's power, but crap, it's got a gate now. Well, at this point, we are not going to see the mine. The gate is locked. There's a gate here and it's locked. So there is an alternate mine complex we're going to go check out. I'm going to use the GPS, see some of these side roads if there's anything else. But inside there, and this is a massive complex with tunnels and shafts that go deep inside there. I wanted to film it. It's in one of my other videos, but it does not look like we get in there today. I'll stretch the limit, but I don't want to go blatantly something that's going to be illegal like this. So let's reverse and get out of here. The mine turned out to be private property. I mean, I always knew it was, but it's just marked right now. So Woodchuck and his observant eyes have found a cave, and we're gonna go check it out. Just right over here. We'll be able to drive most of the way to it, and we're hiking to it. So I think it's just right up here. Really not much of a hike. A lot of greenery here. I can smell kind of an herbal smell. And it's right in these rocks. Maybe it's an M cave, I don't know. We saw it from the road, so I'm not sure if it goes in at all. Little small thing there, and this is it. It's really not much of a cave. More of an outcropping or something. Could have heard something. Yeah, this is all it is. Nice area here. It's warmed up a little bit. You can see way up in the mountains some tailing piles. Man, I'm really disappointed we couldn't get out there because there's a lot of mines up in those mountains, a lot of them, and it's really the spectacular, the most spectacular places I know of out here. So Yeah, but that's fine. We still have another mining complex to get to, so that one, I believe there's some vehicles, some structures, should be pretty cool. So let's keep moving to get to it. Well, that's it. Turned out to be nothing way to check it out. So let's jump in the truck, back out of here, and continue on to the next point. All right, so we stopped, and we did find something here on the side of the road. It's clearly a cow. It is deceased, and it's got a tag on it. I'm not sure why this cow is deceased, or if this is part of the Area 51 cattle mutilations. It's hard to say. Poor thing. There's a hole there. I'm not sure if that's a gunshot. I don't think it is, but it's a bloated carcass. See some tire tracks. Maybe somebody hit the cow by accident, drug it off road. It's hard to say. It's clearly got a broken rear leg, so maybe somebody hit it, but it's a bloated carcass. And that's kind of gross. So we're gonna continue on. We're not here to see bloated cow carcasses. Let's continue the road. The highway's there. We'll go up a little bit, and you can barely see the dirt road off in the distance. That's where we need to go. We are crawling along the highway, going really slow because the tire pressure is at 20 psi. And we're just gonna crawl along and go to where we're going. All right, so here's the turnoff. Crawled up the highway at about 40 miles an hour because our tires are still at 20 psi, and we're going to another mining complex out there, and it looks like there might be some snow in the mountains. It's hard to tell, but I'm not worried. It's a little bit of a drive, but there are supposedly some old vehicles out there that looks really cool, I've been told. So yeah, let's continue down this dirt road and check it out. We'll have lunch at the site out there. All right, we're just trucking along. So far the road is much smoother than expected. Hopefully it stays like this, but it makes me worried because every time you're route, if it's easy to get to something, there's always a chance other people have been out there. And you know, I'm not gonna say people are rotten. I don't want to, but the fact is people are rotten, and they deface things, they spray paint things, and they destroy things. And you know, that's why you've got to keep some of these locations secret. That's why I don't give out locations in the videos, not specifics at least. I mean, I did my homework to find these places. If you really want to find them and see them and not tear them up, do your homework and find them. But the fact is, you know, a lot of people come out here and they just think they just enjoy destroying things. That's why I don't trust people. So this is all public land, but you've got some kind of animal corral here, some kind of horse pen. And even though it's public land, a lot of these ranchers, they do use public land for cattle grazing. So that may be what's going on there. But yeah, it's believe me, this is all completely public and no problem coming out here. No private property that I know of, except for that mine. And that mine back there that we couldn't get into has changed hands over the last 100 years. It's like they mine it for a few years, then they decide not to and sell it. It sits abandoned. Somebody else buys it, mines it, decides not to, it sits abandoned. So it's got kind of a storied past, but you know, it is what it is. I've been out there before. If you really want to see what's in the mines, you can check out some of my older videos, mine exploring. You'll see some footage inside there, but it just wasn't meant to be today. But there are supposedly some mines up here. But before mines, we've got something else to worry about. And there's a couple of cattle. One is a bull, because I can see it's a horn. And I'm gonna have to ask them to leave politely. Get out. Shoo. I just don't want to get rammed is all. I'm not being a jerk. I just don't want them to ram the truck. Good enough. Onward. So I got distracted by those bulls, those cows, and now we're off track. So we're trying to backtrack a little bit and get back where Woodchuck here said he saw a Y back there, so that's what we're going to try to get to. And clearly we're on the wrong road. It was a side road we had to take. So let's head back there, back where those cows were, and find that little Y we were supposed to take. All right, backtracked a little bit, but we are back on track. We're going towards the first point, which is an old excavator. Hopefully it's still there. Hopefully nobody's out there. And if it's there intact, nobody's there, we'll have lunch. It's 12:36, so I'm hungry. Let's keep going and see what's there. Following the path a little less traveled. It's getting a little bit more rugged here. Nothing really that we can't handle, of course, but it's definitely off a main road, which is a good thing. The harder it is to get to a point, the better chance it's going to be intact. And from what I've seen in pictures, this old excavator looks completely intact, so it'd be pretty awesome to see and take pictures of. if it's there, if nobody's there. So nothing's a sure thing until we're actually there. All right, folks, the tank up on the hill, but I think we found the excavator. I am so happy right now that we actually found this thing. There's some wood over there, but yeah, oh my God, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited we found this thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back in here and then we're gonna have lunch at this spot. This is awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Christmas and I wanna open my presents. Looks like we have a possible mine shaft there, but yeah, this is what we came out here for, this bad boy. Look at this. Bucyrus Erie's excavator. And it looks almost intact. Oh yeah, look at this thing. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. You better believe we're gonna come up here inside the cab and check it out. Ugh. Look at this. Oh yeah. Look at that big ass engine. I can't even tell what it is. 6-cylinder, huge engine. Hand crank right there to start it perhaps. Here's the driver's seat. Let me come in the driver's seat and hit the controls. Oh yeah, this is what it's like to drive the excavator. Yeah. Man, this is amazing. Look at this thing. Amazing finds. All right, man, that was awesome. Look at this thing. Let's walk around a little bit. What do you think? Nothing like this in Texas, is there?
This is amazing.
Looks almost like a fresh weld right there. This is awesome. Let's check out over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's the engine. Greased up and everything. Bucyrus Series 29B. Absolutely awesome. We're gonna take the full loop. I believe there's some other small mines in the area, but this is where we're gonna be. This is our campsite. We're gonna have lunch here. Man, look at that. I'm guessing Detroit diesel. What do you think? That is massive. A little bit of a fuel leak there. You know what? I'll bet it wouldn't take much to get this started. The engine is there. This bad boy is intact. Look at this. Completely intact. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh yeah. All right, folks, I think we're gonna have lunch here. I'm kind of hungry. But this is our campsite for about an hour or so. And then once we eat lunch, we'll do some photo ops and pack up and get out of here.
Yay!
All right, folks, cool as this is, I just think it's ready to head to the next spot. So let's saddle up and go. All right, we're all set up, packed up. We've cleaned up our trash, ate lunch, feel much better. This excavator is really freaking cool. I just love this thing, awesome. But we're not here to see this all day. We still got more to see, so let's continue on. This kind of the road makes a loop like around there, and there's some other mine shafts we're gonna go check out. So without further ado, let's roll. All right, so we're gonna go check it out. It shows 47 degrees temp, so it's a little chilly, but I feel fine. I mean, as long as you keep moving, it's not a huge deal. This is probably a collapse mine, but I'm gonna walk up here, just take a look anyway. Clearly it was a mine opening at one point in time. Yeah, it looks like it went in. It may have been filled in or collapsed or something, but yeah, it went all the way up there and the whole thing may have collapsed, which is why they say mines are dangerous, because you can see the line right there, the whole thing collapsed. So I don't know if it was filled in, dynamited shut, or just collapsed on its own. It's hard to say, but let's head down there. I checked the side of my truck. There's a huge gouge in the side of my truck where we brushed up against a tree like this. Really upsetting. Huge gouge. I don't know if you can notice it. But the good thing is, see the light spots? I think a lot of this will buff out. This won't. Maybe some really super fine grit sandpaper over here. You could barely see it. And I think I can buff that out. It just looks terrible with the dust. Yeah, see, it's already coming out. So I think I'm gonna be okay there. But yeah, let's let's continue on, saddle up, and see what else is out here. We followed a side road out here to kind of a hilltop, and there's some things over here, some pipes or something. Oh shit, something moved over there. Something big. I don't know if it's a lizard or a rat or something. Yeah, it might have gone underneath. There's some pipes. And I don't even know what this is, a canyon over there. The road may go through here. There's an interesting kind of grid formation out there somewhere that we saw on Google Earth. So what we're gonna do now is launch the drone. Woodchuck is just recording some of the areas out here. It's a beautiful area. It is, it's cold, 47 degrees. Feels like every day in San Francisco pretty much, but yeah, I could see some tailings over there. So yeah, we're gonna launch the drone right now, do a recon and see what else is out here.
Okay, so this is just a quick video. I forgot to hit record as I got up to altitude, but I want to do a quick spin as we're at altitude just to kind of show you the lay of the land and show you how the mountains and everything look. I will say that as we spin around, you can't really see too clearly. You can pause the video. When you see the tallest mountain, 20 miles behind that tallest mountain, which is right there, 20 miles behind that tallest mountain is Area 51.
How's that? Nice flight, huh? That was 1,500 feet. All right, let's get out of here. We came through this, as you can see, and came up here, and that's a mine shaft. That's a mine shaft. Collapsed one, but it sure is. Might be some more out here too. I actually think I can make it. I look really gnarly, and we want to come out and check, but I actually think I can make it. I've seen people get high centered before and have to get winched out, and I do not want that to happen. So what I'm gonna have Woodchuck do is walk ahead of me and guide us and make sure, and I think if I can get one tire on this side and one tire on this side, we're gonna be fine. What do you think?
Yeah, I think when we stay on this side, we should be good.
I don't want to get close to this and get a gouge in the truck though. The only problem is putting both tires is gonna be, well, I still think it's doable. Let's see what's up here. I'm gonna make all the effort of coming up here if it's gonna dead end or something. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Be a mine up here or something. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, I think if I come right through here, one tire here, one tire there, I think I can do it. Yeah. Definitely four-wheel drive, but I'll need it, so.
Yeah, hug left. Sorry, hug right.
Yeah, just guide me through.
Come up this way. Should be good. Can you get me down there and guide you through that?
If you don't mind. Passenger? Go passenger? And go driver? Back straight? Back up? Go straight? Driver up that. You good? Go straight. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, folks, that's something I don't feel comfortable with doing alone. Thanks to Woodchuck and all of our help getting it done. Fortunately, we did make it out of there okay. Now, let's go straight, and hopefully we can make it out of here on this loop back to the main road. What do you think? I'm not gonna record, I'm gonna focus on driving. All right, we're back on the main road. We did get through that sketchy area, really tight single track. The ground there is really loose and soft, and I think the recent rains may have softened a lot of it, and any mine openings that may have been open may have been inadvertently filled in through time. That's just what happens. So a lot of mines out there, but small mines. That excavator was clearly used to dig some of them, and a little kind of rut, and I gotta get through here. I'm just taking it real slow. Like I was telling Woodchuck earlier, I've been with some folks and seen them kind of slide into a rut and get high center and have to be winched out, and clearly there's nobody out here to winch us out, so we're on our own. Yeah, I could technically call for a rescue, but yeah, it just wouldn't be a good thing. So anyway, we're out of there. So far so good, and going down the main road to see what else we can find. Let's keep going. All right, we're at the top of this hill. We went a little ways. We're not lost technically, but we're looking at the maps. Woodchuck, what do you think? What's the map say? What's all this pink area?
Yeah, that pink area right there appears to be the national test site.
No, it can't be. Pink. What's this big? Oh, Nevada Test and Training Range. And this big area here with kind of like a runway to this dry lake bed. What do you think this is?
I believe that right there is Groom Lake, Area 51.
And we're right on the edge of that. Look at that.
This is about as legally close as you can get to the border.
So if we go up this road over that mountain, we'll probably be at Area 51. Should we do it?
Let's go up there a little ways at least.
No, it looks really sketchy. It's 2-track up there, and yeah. What do you think? Should we live dangerously or no? I think we should go straight towards the highway. What do you think?
Yep.
All right, onward. Highway it is. People watching this side. Just make sure I don't go in any ruts or sharp rocks.
Turn hard passenger.
Passenger?
Yeah, turn hard passenger. Yep, you're good, you're good. Keep going passenger. We're driving now.
All right, a few sketchy spots, and this is almost like a wash, but it's kind of a road. This Onyx off-road says it is. We're getting close to the Highway 375 towards Rachel, but up here there should be like a little T intersection, and then we'll head left. But it's really rough in spots, so we're just trying to get out of here safely back to the highway. All right, Woodchuck just opened a gate for us. These are typically animal gates to keep free-range cattle and whatnot from getting areas they shouldn't be, and you just basically open the gate and close it once you're gone, once you come through, and that's all it is. Coming through the Great Plains outside of Rachel. I think those buildings out there might actually be Rachel, Nevada, but we're just going forward, and yeah, we are actually on the edge of Area 51 right there. That's kind of a trip. I bet we could have got closer, but I think once you actually get on the Area 51 property, if you were to drive straight, if there was a road straight out there, it would take you like 30 to 45 minutes just to get to Groom Lake. So even if you did cross over there, A, you're not going to be on a main road, and B, it's so rugged that it would take you like a long time, like maybe a day to get there. So it is very remote, and for a good reason too. Clearly an old mine or something. I'm just taking a quick peek here, see anything else around. I don't see anything. Big pit over here. Well, we've come out of the mountains, as you can see, making progress. We're on a wide dirt road, a very wide, flat dirt road. We're still running 20 psi tire pressure, so I don't want to go much past 45 or so miles an hour. I believe that's Rachel, Nevada out there. and we are behind Rachel, so we are going to eventually hit 375 up here. I think I see 375. We'll stop near the blacktop and air back the tires back up. Probably head to Rachel and check it out, just since it's right there. And which I guess you're really seeing the little alien. I think that's probably it there. So we'll check it out and then begin the trek back to Las Vegas. All right, made it back to the pavement. That's 375. We're just airing up the tires and getting back up to highway pressure. And we are at Little Alien and Rachel. That's right, Little Alien. And those are the mountains we were just at, and that's where we gotta go back to Las Vegas. So let's finish airing up, get back on the highway, and call it a day. Up, and we've evidently got a cat here, and he's helping me air the tires. He's very friendly. And so yeah, we're putting air, and yeah, it's just a very strange, friendly cat that wants to help air these tires up. We're trying to get back to 38 PSI, and Kitty here wants to be friendly, so he's just a very friendly cat. There's a rooster over there too, but I don't think we're gonna pet him, just the kitty. All right, we've aired back up to 38 PSI, a Little Alien, and we're gonna head down there and back to Las Vegas. Let's do it. All right, I'm from Rachel, Little Alien, turning on the Extraterrestrial Highway, the long trip back home. I don't know if there's gas at Rachel, but there's gas here at this gas station, so it's not completely, you know, in trouble if you don't have gas out here. But it's a really small place. But yeah, that's it. Rachel, Nevada, elevation 4970.
Right back in there.
All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a great day here filming this area of adventure at the edge of Area 51. Woodchuck here, he really wanted to see the edge of Area 51, and indeed we did, and it was epic. We saw so much stuff out here. Hope you liked it. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I got a lot more videos coming. We're just getting started. And I love when you watch it. You are the reason I do these videos. Hopefully, you know, you sit back, relax in the comfort of your own home and enjoy the videos. That's it for this adventure. Till the next time, we're riding off in the sunset, so see you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I post a new one. All of my videos are unscripted as they happen. I can't promise they'll be exciting, but I can promise they'll be 100% real. My name is Steve from Las Vegas, and these are my adventures.